Hello guys, it's another day. It's Thursday, not Tuesday, Thursday. And we did have some releases when I was sleeping and you guys were probably awake. If you're from Europe, if you're from outside from Asia, you were awake. From US dollar and from Canada. All right, so remember I've mentioned to you guys that we had the release from the manufacturing PMI, services PMI, I'm just looking at the screen, and the interest rates decisions from the Bank of Canada. Well, it ended up that I was right again. I'm just joking, but I was. So if we look at the services PMI and the manufacturing PMI, they all of both came higher than expected. All right, manufacturing PMI coming at 50.3, and the consensus was 47.9. And the services PMI for January, both of them for January, came in at 52.9, and the consensus was at 51. So basically that shows to us that they did actually, well, if you were on the webinar on Tuesday, I've explained this. If you wasn't, I will explain for you now. So remember that most of the time on December is when people actually spend money, right? They go to the savings and well, the majority of the society do this. And they go there and they spend money, right? Therefore, the manufacturing and the services have to work double the hours. They have to do double the products. Therefore, of course, we will have an increase on the manufacturing and services. So, services and manufacturing, what are they? What are those things, right? Well, so let's go for a restaurant, right? I'm inviting you to a dinner at a restaurant for a meeting, right? We're going to do a meeting there. The person that is serving us, right? We're going to see the menu. You may order a spaghetti or wine or a sparkling wine or champagne or maybe a beer or maybe water, something. You're going to order something, right? Someone will have to bring this beverage and bring this food to us, and they will have to serve us, right? We have to do the service. Well, that's the service PMI. How much service have been done into the economy in a period of time? In this case, January. So therefore, yes, we did have a higher than expected services PMI and higher than expected manufacturing PMI. Same as it follows the same concept, right? I'm gonna buy you a gift, but not only me, the whole world is buying gifts, and the whole nations and the whole other economies are buying things from the US, right? Therefore, they need to produce more, and this is the manufacturing. So they're manufacturing more products to the whole globe, as well to people living into that economy. Good? All good to hear? Perfect. So this is why we had higher than expected manufacturing PMIs and higher than expected services PMIs as well. Now, it doesn't come to any surprise for me that the Bank of Canada did actually pause the rates again at right now on 5%. Why is that? Because they don't need to hike anymore. They can't, not that they don't need, but they don't need it this moment. They can't this moment cut 25 basis points or cut less or cut more than 25 basis points. At this moment, well, there's a time that they will do a cut, but it's not for now. If we look at the US dollar chart, just coming back to the US now, if we look at the US dollar chart index, the US dollar index, we can see that we did had on Wednesday a big downtrend, all right, a big move to the downside. And then after that, when we had the services and manufacturing PMI this morning, 1:45 a.m. for me on Sydney, Australia time, the US dollar picked up the strength again. So that's what I'm saying. The US dollar is still strong, and there will be for the first quarter. So, you know, those opportunities that there's weakening on the US dollar, like we had a higher euro dollar, we had a higher pound dollar, we had a low USD CAD, we had a low USD JPY. These are all opportunities that we can fulfill our orders and have lower drawdown. Okay, so euro dollar short, pound dollar short, USD CAD long, USD JPY long. These are my trades that I've been mentioned for you guys since last week already, since beginning of the year. Okay. So if you have missed the webinar on Tuesday, we will have another one tonight, 8 to 9 p.m. on Thursday, today, in Australia time, Sydney time. So depends where you are, it may be different times, so just check on it. And we'll be more than happy to have all of you in there. Give us a chance. If you haven't been in there yet, please register for it. It's free. There's no costs involved. And if you don't like it, you come in us, join us, and you don't like it, you're more than welcome to go exit as well. All right, guys, so this is all from me today. Stay with an eye on the US dollar for the first quarter, strong pace. And there's more to come from the US dollar and the ECB now. Sorry. Has more to come from the ECB this week yet, tomorrow on Friday. Unfortunately, we won't have a video tomorrow because it is Australian Day and therefore we will be on bit of holiday. Okay, but I see you all tonight and we can discuss about the ECB in first hand. All right, guys, have all a good weekend ahead, as I won't be here tomorrow, as just say, and I see you in the next week, or I see you tonight in the webinar.